everyone, so today I'm going to make a video on why the Galactic Empire is a good thing. Now, a lot of you older fans may think that of course not, it's totally evil. Well, I have 10 reasons here that tell you why it was actually a good thing and the reasons why. So, starting from number 10 is... Okay, so for number 10 is that it ended the Clone Wars. Now, a lot of you may know only a small bit of the entire conflict that was the Clone Wars. Now, if you watched the animated TV series, then you know you've seen a lot of the crisis that people in the galaxy have gone through. And that is basically why the war was so unpopular. And the Empire, at the end of the war, it came in, it was formed, and it ended the conflict. They said, alright, this is a huge problem, we need to end this right now. And they did. Okay, so coming down for number 9 is... Okay, for number 9, it ended the corrupted republic. Now, some of you may not know that the republic was extremely corrupt, and if you've seen the Clone Wars, you can tell that it definitely had money problems because of the banking system not loaning them the money in order to survive, and yet you see them giving money to the separatists. Now, you may think that they're traitors, but actually they've made the right decision to not waste their money, because they know that the Republic will not use their money wisely. They will use it only to create more clones and spaceships and stuff like that, not necessarily to rebuild and try to fix the mess that they've started. Okay, so for number 8, coming in for number 8 is that it left unlawfuls in peace. Now, a lot of people may think that the Empire found, criminals and smugglers, and they just executed them right on the spot. But what they actually did was they made sure that they learned their lesson, and then they left them in peace. Not necessarily to continue their practices, but to continue and prosper in the Imperial community, and to help the community itself prosper. And we actually see the opposite of this with the rebels, as they I assume they recruit anyone who is offering to recruit, and that may indeed include corrupts and smugglers and raiders and robbers and murderers. So coming in for number 7 is that the rebellion wasn't very popular. Now, those of you who do support the rebellion, congratulations, you support terrorists. Yes, unlawfuls who are trying to bring down a peaceful and prospering government. Now, the rebellion was not popular as it was shown in the movies. We usually get distracted by all the CGI space battles. But, to the ordinary citizen of the Empire, they did not like the rebellion. The reason why is because few people know this. Now, when Luke destroyed the Death Star, what it did do to the galaxy was create a massive recession, because they destroyed a massive government construction, and it cost over 1 trillion credits in order to fully build it. And they just destroyed it, and it left all kinds of people all across the galaxy in turmoil and in ruins. And what did the rebels do? They celebrated, not only by killing millions of innocent people, but also ruining the lives of billions more. So, coming in for number 6 is that most of the Empire's brutality was against the rebels. Now, as we've seen across all of the Star Wars movies and most of Star Wars Rebels, we see that the Empire has an extremely large and strong military, and for the first part of their reign, they used that to secure peace across it, and then a few years later, they used it to wipe out rebellion forces. Now, that's pretty much it. So coming in for number 5 is that the Empire provided advancements in technology. Now, what is a terrible thing in war is that when a government invests all of its time and its resources into destroying their enemy, is that they can spend little time in for instance, strengthening it or making new advancements in technology. That was the problem with the Republic, but when the Clone Wars ended, the Empire they wiped it out, and they created new advancements in technology, and we saw that with their new armor and their new Star Destroyers, which were far more lethal and stronger than the Republic frigates. So coming in for number 4 is that it grew the galactic economy. Now, we all remember that scene in The Phantom Menace when Waldo, I think I may have pronounced his name wrong, but he told Qui-Gon Jinn that Republic credits are worthless. Now, after the Republic ended, both Republics and Separatist people were wondering what to do with their money and wondering if it was actually worth anything. Now, the Empire fixed that by creating Imperial credits, which were used all across the galaxy, so people knew what currency they used, and it all together fixed and grew the galactic economy. So coming up for number 3 is that Palpatine foresaw and prepared for galactic threats. Now, many of you may think that Palpatine only used his power to create a massive military and in order to keep his people in line and in order. But it was actually for an opposite reason. He actually created such a large military in order to prepare for an outside threat. Now, he used the Force, and he saw that eventually the galaxy would be invaded by a force from another galaxy, and he wanted to prepare for it so that way everyone could be safe, and so that they wouldn't have to worry. Now, eventually this actually did happen in Star Wars Legends, where the Yuzang Vong actually invaded the galaxy, and it nearly wiped them out, and this was after the Empire fell, so the rebels had just created the New Republic, which was a corrupt system, and they barely survived the Yuzang Vong War. Okay, so coming in for number 2 is that the Empire was full of good and upstanding people. Now, you you may think that all Imperials are just as evil as the Emperor, and I have to admit the Emperor, was not a very nice guy. He killed millions in order to gain his own self-worth. Now, for the average citizen, they are not like the Emperor. They are honest, hard-working people. To be fair, some of them may not be the best of people, but most of those people in the Republic that we saw, who were just the ordinary citizen punching the clock trying to earn money to feed themselves and their family, those are the average citizens of the Empire. And they are not bad. Okay, so coming in for number 2 is... So finally for number 2 is that it strived for order and peace. Now, as I mentioned before, the Empire is a good thing. It did not strive for their own selfishness and gain and to make the galaxy terrible. It tried its best in order to keep peace and all wars and conflicts, and to keep peace. Now, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope that this video changed your point of view on the Galactic Empire. Now, remember, the rebels are not good. They are terrorists, and they do not want to secure your safety. I'll see you later, and peace out.